Hello and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. Um, as you can see, this is not Shadow of the Colossus. It's a lot brighter, a lot more colourful. So yeah, this is Super Mario Galaxy that we're back to, and I've completely forgotten where everything is in the couple of months that I've been away. So we're basically going to be starting from scratch. Yeah, I'm very much in Shadow of the Colossus mode now, so I really it's going to take me a while to. I wonder is this done with the Boo race? Is that where I am? So I don't really want to do that one. I'll try it anyway. Um, but yeah, it's been. I'm sorry for the brief hiatus that last few weeks. If you've been staying tuned and you've been kind of hoping for our videos on Friday, they haven't been there. So maybe for a week or two, maybe not for too long, but I apologize, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a few today now, a few sessions, and or a few in one session, and that will be back on track. And new games are coming, of course. I realize that there hasn't been too much for anyone who's not a fan of Mario or a fan of, giant stone beasts, or even arms was the other one in there. So 2023, new stuff, new resolutions, interesting new games to play. From a mixture of different generations. So it won't just be the Switch and the PS4. You get your retro fixes there as well. So here we have this Boo with a sort of helmet, and he wants to race me for it, and it's not the easiest race in the world. Uh, so let's see, I'm positioned, ready to go. Nope, don't feel this is going too well. There's just not enough. There's not enough of a drag. You kind of slow to a stop when really you want it to propel you. And then you have these hunks of meat for some reason. Oh, I guess bones meat. Okay, well, forgive them for that. Makes a little bit more sense now. Let me try this. Okay, perfect. That's nice. Okay. Okay, so that's frustrating. So even if you do try to grab the thing, if you've been hit by the mine, you won't be able to dodge it. Like it won't let you sort of swing back. Yeah, that was terrible. Maybe we should make this episode just entirely about me trying to beat this guy, perhaps. Or at least until my lives are gone. And there's a load of different stars I'm really looking forward to coming up. There's I've spoken about it before, but I'm really looking forward to the Purple Coin Challenge in Toy Town Galaxy or whatever it's called. I think that's just a really challenging race. It's not impossible, but it's just the right amount of difficult. Okay. Come on. This is much better, but it's not gonna be enough. I think. See, that's unfair. That's unfair. You should be allowed to if you have if you're swift enough to grab the there while oh yeah, okay, maybe you can do it. Then you die. Okay. I need to find my Zen, my Mario Zen, my Nintendo Zen. That same willpower that let me beat Mizar all those years ago in Jet Force Gemini. Yeah, it hasn't got harder than that in my mind, so that's my inspiration. Come on. If I do win this, I want to hear lots of nice comments about, how impressive Owen is at games, Really, he should have all the views. He should have millions of viewers. Everyone should tune in just to see the skill on display. Because it's an education, really. No. Come on. No. Come on. Yes. Come on. Quick. Phew. Okay. 109, huh? Well, I promise to take this. Yes, you should be impressed by that, Mr. Boo, with your helmet on, because, that was not extremely difficult, but it was one of the more difficult chess stars that I've done on this channel so far, so I'd like you to subscribe, please. And leave a comment and a like, Mr. Boo, because I think I deserve it. Let's see if there's anything. Or maybe I can do this one. Is this... Okay, yeah, I can do this one. For some reason, there's a... So if this is the right galaxy that I'm thinking of, there's a sort of a Pokemon reference here, in that the entire area looks like a Pokeball. Well, I suppose you might not necessarily be a Pokemon reference. It just happens to be Pokeball shaped. Yes. Okay, so here we go, and we have these two trash guys. That's not an insult; they're actually two trash guys. I'm not sort of insulting them, not making fun of them. They are actually trash guys. It's hard to believe, but Super Mario Galaxy, I think, was the first Mario game with a fully orchestrated soundtrack. There are games like Super Mario Sunshine and 64 that came before it, and they have great soundtracks. But really, it's like MIDI files, MIDI. It's compressed, so doesn't have quite the bombast that Super Mario Galaxy has. And it was really noticeable when it first came out. There's that iconic sort of CD cover of Mario with a conductor's baton, and I thought that was a kind of a nice way of showing that this was something sort of unusual, or something that was that hadn't been done before, and it really added something to the soundtrack. Okay, there's nothing down here, so maybe we need to, or there's nothing up here, so maybe we need to go down. I'm after forgetting how to swim. And Is this something? Okay, maybe I need to get... Oh yeah. One of these bullet bills to hit this. Once it does... Okay. So either I'll go down there or the water will go down there. Okay, me. Yes, okay, so that gives me a big leg up. I don't have to climb all the way to the top. Bullet bills are still after me. Lots of them. There's actually, I suppose there's such a diversity to Super Mario Galaxy's levels that every sort of theme appears eventually, but I think there are some that have a sort of military theme almost, or like this kind of floating fortress sort of vibe going on. And this is one, you know. The music is even sort of triumphant, or kind of almost as if you're going into battle. Same with Battlefield Galaxy, or which is Battle Rock Galaxy. And all the Armada ones have that same sort of vibe as well, so it's unusual. So that was a green power star, as you noticed. It was not the usual yellow that we're used to. But if we go over here, it'll turn into something, I think, or we can ask. Thank you for helping me. I am a guardian of the Trial Galaxies. To restore this doorway, we'll need the power of 2 others like me. It's always 3, isn't it? Everything comes in 3s. In video games. So, yeah, we need 2 more of those. Not quite yet. Let's go and check in here, this first galaxy, and see if there's something we can do in here. If there's something sort of easy we can do. Okay. Cosmic Comet. I think these are the ones with Shadow Mario. Where you have to chase him, maybe? Oh yeah. That's right, Cosmic Mario Race. These are kind of strange levels, I think, because they're very much plucked almost completely from Super Mario Sunshine. There were these levels in Super Mario Sunshine where we had to chase Shadow Mario, who was actually Bowser Jr. or Baby Bowser, and it's almost identical to this, except I suppose that you were trying to chase him down. In those, in this one, you're just trying to beat him to the top. Okay, not working too well. So yeah, in those ones you had to sort of hunt him down, but here you're not actually trying to pummel him or anything. You're not trying to spray him with water. You're just trying to get to the bottom, or get to the end before him. Music is the same though, so it's kind of unusual. I think the pluck from Super Mario Sunshine, but I guess it's a nice reference. Don't step in our honey. Don't get sucked into the black hole. Oh, right, okay. That was easy enough. He nearly got me at the end. I got stuck in the honey and just sort of wade my way to the end.
Oh, yeah.
That's another star to add to the collection. For some reason, when I left this last, I thought I had more than 29 or 30 stars. I thought I had like a good 30 odd. But apparently not. Okay, that's what we can do there. And we'll try over here, and maybe we'll find a comet hanging there. There's actually a way as well. I think it's the purple Luma over there, the big purple Luma. He will put the comment where you want, or he'll flip it somewhere else anyway. So if you're wondering how to access other ones, okay, speedy comet. Okay, we're in a bit of a hot streak at the moment with these comets, and this one is a speedy comet, which means that we have to sort of make it to the end as fast as possible. I like that it bathes everything in that sort of red glow. It's a nice touch. It's nice to come back to these games and to Super Mario Sunshine and to all the other games I've been playing, because I felt that it's been kind of quiet on the gaming front at the moment, or lately. You know, I think a lot of people would have said 2022 was a very big year in gaming. That a lot came out, but I didn't really think so. I suppose some of it just didn't appeal to me, like Splatoon 3. I don't think I could play another Splatoon game, and I don't have PS5, so I didn't really want to play God of War Ragnarok on PS4. Come on, Mario. Come on, Owen. The reflection there is sort of giving me a little bit of nausea. Right, okay. But yeah, I didn't think 2022 was that great a year for games for me anyway. So I'm hoping that more will happen in 2023. The next thing on my list is Skyrim. I know everyone has played that. I know there's that whole meme, like, you see that mountain over there? You can play Skyrim on that, because it's available on generations of consoles, on PS3 and PS4 and PS5, I'd say, and Xbox and Switch and everything. But it's something I've never played, and Natalie has been playing it recently, so I think it looks good, so I'd like to play it as well. So I think she's going to get that for me. No pressure there now, Natalie, to get it, but yeah, if you do, I'll be grateful. Come on, Mario. So that's one thing, and then Tales of Symphonia, the remastered one, or the redone version, or the Chronicles remake or reboot, or whatever it is. It's just a remastered version, I think, is coming out in February as well, and that would be good, because even though that's a game that I played hundreds of hours into, and that I know very well, it's for the sake of game preservation, it might be a good idea actually to have it on another console, because just in case something ever happens to my GameCube discs, something like a Switch version of it will make sure it lasts longer, or that I have access to it. So it's an interesting topic, game preservation. People maybe who aren't involved in gaming might not know what it's about, but basically games need to be sort of available in both digital, in order for them to be always available. They need to be available in oops, I thought there was something to jump through there. In order to be always available, games need to be available in both digital and physical form, I think. They need to be available in physical form, because if you're getting your games from a digital storefront and Microsoft or Nintendo or Sony or whoever decides at some point, nah, you know what, we're not running this anymore, we don't want to keep up the servers anymore. It's not making as much money as it used to. Then we want to close it. If anything happens to your console, then, or maybe not. Nothing even has to happen to your console. Maybe it's just the case that you can't have that subscription anymore, and if that's the case, then the game is gone. So that's why overall, what am I doing? What am I doing? Then overall, then you won't have access to that game anymore. So that's why it's important to have physical copies of games. But on the other hand, physical cartridges and discs will only last forever. They're definitely durable, and I have games that are 30 years old almost, and they're fine, but it would be a lot to expect them to last 50 or 60. So if that's the case, then a digital version is something. It's something that can be, even if the physical cartridge dies out, the game will survive as a file, basically. So while physical versions are good, I think it's important to have digital versions just in case. If, say, for example, if your console was, or your cartridges or something like that were stolen, or they broke or something, if you had a digital console, or if you had them in digital form, or if you had a subscription, then you wouldn't lose all the games. So you could probably access them via the cloud. So there's pros and cons, but I'm definitely a physical media person overall anyway. There are games that I've wanted, but I've turned down, or I've ignored, or haven't bought because they're only available in digital form. So you're watching this and you're one of the big studios, then if you want to keep me on side, you're going to have to release physical versions. It's also the case that if you have some sort of digital storefront or some sort of digital way to access it, it might be cheaper than having to buy it on. Oh my god. Okay. Cheaper than having to rebuy it on different consoles every few years, Though I suppose physical versions probably last longer overall. Anyway, I'm sorry you had to see that, or that video ended. But on the next episode, I'll hopefully beat that challenge, and the Speedy Comet Space Junk Galaxy Star will be ours. See you next time.